What is up, everyone? We got Silver Days in the chat. What's up, Ross Jin? What's up, Ross? Hey, meow in chat. New all-time high for Bitcoin or just Hopium? I think all-time high, but I think we're so close. I think we are right there. We're just gonna get one really big push up, and then we should be fine. What is CoinMarketCap? It says, yeah, so all-time high was registered 4 months ago at 109. Let's see. I can't wait until this thing comes back down so I can actually buy in like 30 to 50K. DZ has joined the OXT. You bought $950 worth of OXT, man. That's crazy. I never thought anybody, my intention was never to get anybody to buy OXT. But then again, I have like a lot more than you, so I highly doubt that, like, it's not like you're pumping my bags, you know. That's like 950. Gonna make a quick 150 to get dinner. Yeah, so I actually looked at OXT, so 790 would be the next area of resistance, 796. But I mean, and that would be around $212, but yeah, man, if it goes back to 740, 750, whatever, definitely take your profits and run. How long? Man, you're asking like, you're asking impossible questions. How long? I don't know. I thought OXT was going to go up like years ago, and it hasn't yet. So I have no idea how long it's going to take. Damn, gotta go shopping. I'll be back in like 40 though. Yeah, we'll still be here, Aloe. Shopping? In a bear market? Shopping when your coins are going to zero? Dog in me, please. What's up, Bingo Bango? What's up? Yeah, let's check Dog in me, see how Dog in me is doing. Yeah, so Dog in me is just consolidating right now. So, I mean, yeah, it's still over support. Yeah, for Dog in me, very, very, very bullish right now. So as right now, 3 zeros, 93 and 12, and then 17 are in play. And then you're looking at 47, so nothing has changed with Dog in me. And then on the downside, as long as we stay over 63, it's still very bullish, and the targets on the upside still valid. So yeah, it looks like, you know, we topped, we got stuck at the 786, we're consolidating, and we're over the 382, so that's a very, very, very bullish. Zebic. Is it still at 18? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna make a video on this. Taking a look at Zebic Network on the live stream. So Zebic is doing very good, actually. We said that as long as we don't get stuck at the 618, then the continuation up is in play, and the 618 is 18. So you can see we're over the 618 right now. 24 is in play, followed by 33, and then if this thing goes parabolic, you're looking at Zebic up to 209. And then on the downside, it hasn't broken this previous peak. We said this area was support, and we did come back, retest it, and got a nice bounce. So congratulations to whoever bought the dip. It's not over yet. We do still need to break this previous peak, and then 24 and 33 are in play on the upside. That's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Meow, Voxies looks promising, super low market cap, the coin that is under Matic Network and Gaming, which hasn't popped off. I mean, it went up, you know, it went down to 2 cents and you got a nice bounce. It's almost fully diluted, so yeah, it's not bad. Let's see. Are we going down? Hold on, we have to look at this on the hourly. Give me a second. We gotta look at the targets on the upside. All right, so we went live right here. So let's see what happens. I guess we could say on the 30-minute. Yeah, we'll do it on the 30-minute. As of right now, previous all-time highs in play at 109. So we'll stay here. Okay, so Voxies. Taking a look at Voxies for DZ. Yeah, I mean, Voxies is still macro bearish, though. That's the problem. Yeah, so under 7 cents 23, and then 16 cents. And Voxies had a really big move up. You had this massive sell-off. I don't know if it got delisted on not Coinbase, on Binance or not. But yeah, it had an 800% move back up, and it's still holding 244%. So, does anybody know what happened here? Did it get delisted on Binance or something? No, it's still on Binance, but I wonder if it's on the monitoring tab, because that is not good. Like, this does not look good. Going down to 2 cents. Yo, bro, what do you think about DGen and Gods here? Take a look at it. I think DGen's doing pretty good. And the Gods Unchained also had a nice move up. Right, yeah. I mean, you're up 81% on the month. Would you take a look at AMP, good sir? Yes. Hi, how is Toshi? RL Morphs is in the chat. Let's go. I already know what you want. You want Elon, so we'll bring it up for you. It's still not doing anything. I know you hear me saying the same thing over and over again, but I understand. We all need hopium. Yeah, so we'll bring it up. Okay, so let's take a look at DGen. Yeah, for DGen, as of right now, 1 cent 15 is in play, and you can see we actually came back down and retested this previous area of resistance as support. So as long as we stay over 56, it's very bullish. If we break below 56, it does need to consolidate and at least stay over 36, 37. Otherwise, we are going to be bearish again. We're going to come back down to the lows. But as of right now, 1 cent 15 is in play. And then once that breaks on the macro time frame, you're looking at 1 cent 60. And keep in mind, though, 1 cent 15 coincides with the 0.5 resistance too. But on the macro time frame, it should take us back up to 1 cent 64. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And then Gods is doing pretty good. Yeah, Gods is bearish as long as it's under 20 cents. Bullish over 41 cents. So unfortunately, Gods is still bearish. But if you bought this dip, yeah, you had a nice 277% move. It's a pretty big move up, but it is still bearish, unfortunately, under 20 cents. And then AMP. Yeah, AMP is still... Yeah, so AMP is just consolidating in resistance right now. So as long as it stays over 2039, then 2075 is in play. And then once that breaks, you're going to retest. The next target up is retesting the 618 at 2 cents, which last time we got rejected at. And the previous time we got rejected at the 0.5, making a lower high. So this time what you don't want to see is coming over here, making a lower high at 75, and then basically coming back down and getting rejected for 3 times straight. But that's pretty much it for AMP. Not financial advice, just my opinion. What's up, Flip Coins? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live stream, man. I hope everything is well. I buy crypto and sell Pokemon. Oh, you like sell Pokemon cards? Do you have a shining Charizard? Like the gold star from... What set is it from? Delta species? Yeah, it's a gold star, right? Voxy's did a 2x in a day recently. I don't think he will move for a while. We got to look at Flipcoin's coins. Let's take a look at DOGELON. So DOGELON Mars for RL morphs, like we've said every single time, nothing is bullish until we break over and stay over the box. You can see we did come up here, retested, got rejected, unfortunately. So the best case scenario is actually making a higher low and then moving back up and consolidating in this box and then getting that breakout. But we could still come back up to 35 and get rejected and get sent back down. So we do need to break 35. Otherwise, again, we are going to get stuck with DOGELON Mars. So we have a lot of resistance on the way up. So 15, 20, 22, and 35 are all very, very big areas of resistance. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Let's take a look at... I don't think Billy and Used Car are doing anything right now. What's Bitcoin doing? Yeah, we're just waiting for 109. This is the promised land right here. Yeah, so for Billy, we got stuck in the box, unfortunately. We are still maintaining levels, and the good thing is that the stock RSI has reset. So the one thing is that the stock RSI is down here. The RSI is now not overbought, and we only had a correction. I guess this is a pretty big correction. 50% correction. I mean, if you look at it on the candles, though, it's still holding the level. But I mean, that was a really big correction. 50%, 46% is a lot. But the good thing is that, again, stock RSI is reset, so it's just a matter of time before we go up. And once this thing goes back up, what you really want to see is that breakout to getting over 1 cent 20 and then 3 cents 60. But that's pretty much it for Billy. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And then Used Car. Yeah, we got rejected. Same thing with Used Car. Stock RSI is coming back down. RSI isn't overbought, which it was. So you're just getting a cool off period. Is it still down 46% for Used Car? 34%. So I don't think it had that big of a run, though, compared to Billy. So yeah, Used Car is still doing the same thing. We got rejected at the box. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Let me know if there are any other coins you would like me to look at for you. Thank you so much for the membership. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Yeah, let's do Toshi. All right. So for Toshi, I think we're still getting stuck at the 618, right? Yeah. Taking a look at Toshi on the live stream. So as of right now, 3086 is in play. Once this breaks, you're looking at 2012 and 2021. So the targets on the upside are still valid, and then 209 are in play for Toshi. And then on the way down, we set that as long as it stays over the 236382, Toshi is bullish, and the targets on the upside are still valid. You can see we did come back down here, retest support, and then we got a nice bounce. So what we don't want to see is it forming a downtrend and making lower highs and lower lows. At that point, again, 3054 needs to hold. Otherwise, we're going to get a bigger move down. But so far, so good. The targets on the upside are still valid. I mean, yeah, once Toshi breaks its previous high, 209 would be in play. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Do you have a Shining Mewtwo? That is my favorite card. I don't think they have a Shining Mewtwo. Like, I don't think there's a card that's Shining Mewtwo. Yeah. DZ, look into Neon low market cap EVM. I think I did videos on this recently because it was pumping. Yeah, got up to resistance and got smacked back down. No, I actually sold one about a week ago along with Shining Mew. Oh, they have a Shining Mewtwo? Let's go. Yeah, you should have definitely held it. Pokemon had another big surge recently. There was a giant spike recently for Pokemon. I know that because my friend collects it. My friend has a binder full of like Charizards and stuff. He's a nerd. But so am I. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! So I have Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, so it's like, whatever. Are we far from breaking resistance? Well, good sir. We have it up right here. So no, we're not. We're 2% away from breaking Bitcoin previous all-time high resistance. So let's see how far. 2%. What's up, MLS? How are you? Yeah. So for Neon EVM, I think we are getting stuck, right? Or I guess we're not. We're still bearish. Is 20 cents to 236? Yeah, so we came up, got smacked back down. So yeah, Neon EVM is still bearish, but if you're gonna buy now, um, because these are the times, that you should be accumulating when it's down here. Unless the project goes to zero, you're buying the bottom, right? So 21 cents, 37 cents, which if once we bottomed here was the same thing, right? We set the same thing. So you bought anywhere here, you got this giant move up and you got stuck at 74 cents and made a lower low. So the same thing is valid here. You come up, get stuck, and then make a lower low, and then you buy back again. You buy back in, right? But again, of course, it always works like this, where you sell here and it's that one time where it actually keeps going up. So don't get chopped up. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Give me a second. Man, it is very, very, very hot where I am. Isn't there a resale on Pokemon Prismatic Evolution cards? Yeah. I have a bunch of original Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like 6 Red Eyes Dragons. Too bad not first edition. Hey, they're still like 20 bucks. You know the Blue Eyes Unlimited, like the SDK standard deck Kaiba, they're like $60 like damaged. So they're like very expensive if you still have unlimiteds. This market needs to blast off. That's less than $1,000 now. No, it's not. It's $3,000. It's like $2,800 or I guess $2,700. It's $2,700 back up to its all-time high. Like the live stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have a mint Blue Eyes. Yeah. So you probably have a couple $100 just right there. Like maybe $180 for Blue Eyes. Let's see. Oh, we can take a look at Turbo. But Turbo just got stuck at the, yeah. It's just stuck. It got stuck again. So we're just waiting for that breakout, which makes no sense because, Bitcoin's $2,000 away. So maybe when we break previous high, that's when we get, that's when alts start moving. But I mean, even OXT is bleeding right now. So taking a look at Turbo on the live stream. So Turbo is getting stuck at the 618, but at least it's still hanging around over here, okay? So it didn't pump and dump, right? So as of right now, very important. Once we break 58, 87 is in play, and then previous high, and then Turbo, like we've been saying, around 6 cents is the target. On the downside, if we have a flash crash or if we have some sort of sell-off, maybe in a couple months, I don't know how long the time frame, nobody knows the time frame, we need to stay over this box. So whether we stay over here for a month, a year, as long as we're over, it doesn't matter, because as long as we stay over this box at 36 to 45, the target, it's extremely bullish, and the target on the upside are still valid. But at any point, if we do fall below this box, then I'd say the top is in, and we are going to get a bigger capitulation back down. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. It's hot here in Seal Beach. Wait, where's Seal Beach? Is that Coronado? Seal Beach. What is that? That's Coronado, right? Meow, what's the most expensive card you got? That's a good question. Oh, I have a first edition Metal Raider Haribo from 1990 or no, 2002. It's a first edition Karibo. I know that's a pretty expensive card. I have a ultimate Pot of Greed, first edition, but that's not that expensive. It's like $100 or something. Oh, it's between Huntington Beach and Long Beach. Oh, okay. Can we see your cards? Do you want to see my fire? That's funny. How much is that worth? I don't know, like a couple $100, I would assume. I love Coronado too. Yeah, it's just expensive. I feel like everything SoCal is very expensive. NorCal is a little bit different, but I don't know. I'm not gonna give away where I live, so. But I know Coronado. I know Long Beach. I know Huntington. I know LA, Anaheim, OB, the OC. Let's see, what other coins? I want to buy a Van Gogh Pikachu. Yeah, you should have bought it when it was like $100. How much are they now? I only buy PSA 10. Yeah, you could have bought a PSA 10 when they first came out, and then everyone was selling it. It was like $100 to $200. So I feel like now they're like a lot more expensive. You know what you need? You need a Giratina. You need a Giratina all art, the full art Giratina. That's fire. Or what's the other one? The very expensive card in Evolving Skies. It's the dragon Pokemon. Fuck, what is it? Rayquaza. No, was it it was the Moonbryon. That's what it is. The Moonbryon. Yeah, you need a PSA 10 Moonbryon, man. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, they were like $100 to $200, and then there's a giant spike. But Pokemon just went up anyway. So right now is like COVID. You remember when COVID happened? Everything like skyrocketed. Right now, the same thing's happening. So if you're buying Pokemon, maybe you should wait because everything just spiked in the last couple months. Everything did. It was like literally the same thing that happened during the pandemic. I summoned Jabroni in defense mode. Well, you can't because when you summon in defense mode, unless it's a special summon, you have to set the card. So you can't actually, it's illegal, and you could get penalized for telling your opponent what card you're actually setting because nobody knows. The card doesn't even know what it is because it's face down. So you could just summon something in defense mode even though you know it's Jabroni. Judge rules. Oh, Gala. Let's check Gala. Hey, Gala's not doing anything, but my coin's not doing anything either. So you're just gonna have to bear the suffering of watching me look at your coin because it's doing exactly what OXC's doing. Anyway, taking a look at Gala on the live stream. Yeah, I mean, bearish under 3 cents 20. Yeah, it's still bearish, but on the shorter time frame, yeah, at least it's still over. At least it's still over 1 cent 70. If it breaks 1 cent 70, then I'd say, hey, maybe we're gonna be making a lower low. But so far, it's just consolidating. Not bad. Yeah, stock RSI is resetting. We're still we're under the moving average now. We were overbought, got to sell off. Yeah. Just waiting for our BTC new all-time high. Oh, hey, we're going up, guys. Let's go. Then I can buy all those Pokemon cards. Yeah, you can. Meow, you said Umbreon? Yeah, but it's called the Moonbreon. So from Evolving Skies, it's the Umbreon that's like under the moon, and it's full art. That's the chase card. The two cards, in there are the Rayquaza and then the Umbreon, and they call it the Moonbreon. That card's like probably like $2,000 to $3,000 now in PSA 10. I think, I don't know. Last time it was like $1,000 to $1,500, but it might have went up. What about others on the weekly? We're about to break all-time highs. That's what I think about that. No, never mind. We're actually going back down. Yeah, let's see. Others. Oh my God, please don't be red. Please don't be red. Of course it's red. Of course it is. Yeah, and but you know what? We should theoretically get a really big move up soon. Because even back here, yeah, look at this. Back here, we were crossed, and then it took 3 weeks to go. I mean, there's some hopium. Another 81% on the others, which is a lot of money, actually. So if it does cross right now, and if we do actually end up green, I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be 80%. Obviously, it's not going to be the same. Yeah, you're looking at another, like, yeah, 250 billions to the alts, to the other. Damn, that would be pretty good. Also, we are over the moving average now. So maybe we'll come down, bounce from it, and then this will come up here, and then we'll make that higher high. So a lot of hopium right now. A lot of hopium. And just keep in mind, Bitcoin's at 107,000. We are literally $2,000 away from making history right now on the live stream. So we're making history on the live stream, guys. How do you think Teller is going to do? Looking to get some crypto. Oh my gosh, welcome to the shadow realm, Finnabus. Oh man, I should not have said that. I should not have read that. All right, let's take a look at Teller. What do I think about Teller? I think that it had a really big spike to $600 for some reason, and then had a nasty sell-off. Let's look at the indicators for you. Not necessarily a coin I like, but I know a lot of people like this coin. Keep in mind, it's a very small market cap, and it's almost fully diluted, so no more surprises. Very low amount of holders. It's on Binance, it's on Coinbase. So unless this thing is getting delisted or does something shady or like changes coins or whatever, we should go up. But for Teller, let me look at the RSI for you. Yeah, so I like to buy it when the RSI is in the red and the stock RSI is reset. We are macro bearish right now, under $43. On the upside right now, as long as we stay over this previous low, the targets on the upside is getting over this area of resistance at $43 to $72. Once that breaks, you're looking at Teller up to 164, and then previous high, and then you're looking at Teller up to like $5,000. But let's see how possible that is. Yeah, it's like 150x. Can this 150x? I mean, if this is that chosen coin, because 100x would put it at 8 billion. So, and I always like to think like 8 billion is very reachable and possible. And then 50%, so that'll be like around 12 billion. So yeah, I mean, that would be crazy seeing Teller at $5,000, but you got to definitely take profits on the way up, not financial advice. But I actually read something. It says Teller has migrated to a new smart contract address. I don't want to click that, but just do your own research, but on what they're doing, because if they're changing coins and if they're adding more supply to the circulation or whatever, that's all bearish stuff. So not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense. Welcome to the live stream. I know I've never seen you in here, so you're probably new. WTF, why is Moonbreon so expensive? I saw it for one. Yeah, I remember it was 1 to 1.5 not so long ago. Now it's $2,500. Yeah, I thought it would be more for sure, but there was a giant sellout. People just started buying buying that. That's the card. That's the chase card. Is XMW gonna run or will I die? Poor meow. Let's check. Poor cats. Let's check. Oh my god, you're in Monero? Wait, XMW. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I like freaked out. I'm like, what the? Why are you in Monero? XMW Morphware. Okay, yeah. So this is is it running? Man, this has so much potential though. It's not listed on anywhere. So, what's the volume? Yeah, volume looking at 1 million. Not that far off. Yeah, good luck. I mean, good luck with this coin. It looks like it's ready to go. Yeah, so the stock RSI, once it crosses the moving average, you're probably going to get another move up like this. And yeah, we came back down, didn't quite tag this 382. So right now, 10 cents, 13 cents, which we got rejected at last time, is in play. And then 20 cents, and then price discovery up to 59 cents is in play for Morphware. I mean, look, like my coin that's on Coinbase and Binance and everything, it's up like 30% from its lows. Not even 30%. Your coin's up 138%. I think if anything, your coin's doing a lot better than a lot of coins out there. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. It's okay. You can always just wait until it comes back down, DZ. Don't buy the top. It's a little bit different for Pokemon card though, because I feel like Pokemon cards, they retain their value and they only go up. Especially for collectors and PSA 10s, which is what my friend does, which is really smart. But the problem is that now he has like $20,000 to $30,000 worth of Pokemon cards, and it's not very liquid, right? So you can't just grab that. Like you can't go to a burger joint and be like, "Hey, I'll give you a Pikachu for a McChicken," you know. He's gonna have to post it, sell it, and then like with the amount of cards that he has, it's probably gonna take years to offload that collection for the price that it's like for market price, basically. You're welcome, Kat. What coin should I buy right now to double my money with? Man, when you find the answer to that question, you let me know. Nobody knows. We're all trying to, we all have our coins. Like you're coming in here, you're asking for Teller. I have OXT. Like DZ has DGen and Dog in Me and God knows what else. Cat has Morphware. We all have. Gearhead has Gala. Like we all have our coins, and we all want to get a 2, 3x, 4x a quick amount. But the thing is that we just have to wait. Unfortunately, we just have to wait. We have to wait until money starts going into alts. Right now, most altcoins are not moving. Unfortunately, we're just stuck. Hey DZ, if we fall, just don't get scared and sell, okay? You bought it at a good price. So wait until it goes back up to 7-8 cents and then you can make a couple $100. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a collector, only PSA 10. Yeah, only PSA 10, but it also matters what PSA 10, right? So like you want to get like the chase cards in the sets. So like the like what was the chase card in the last set? I don't even know actually. I got a quick 6 to 7x on Luna Classic a couple years back. That's pretty good. I never got that. I think the most amount I've ever made was on Shiba Inu back before it got listed on Coinbase. And that's how I know I hate crypto.com, because back in the day, here before I got listed on Coinbase, I bought it here in the 5s and on crypto.com. And I remember I would put in $1,000 because I put in like $4,000 to $5,000 or something. It ended up being like 4,300 or something like that. Anyway, so I would put in like $1,000, and then my portfolio would show like $880. I'd be like, did I just miss something? Did I just only spend $880 on this? Nope. They like, the spread is so messed up. They don't have advanced trading and they take a lot of fees. I don't trust crypto.com at all. At all. Anyway, it went up. I made, what did I make? It ended up being like 17 grand. So yeah, like I sold it like, well, I bought it in the fives. So, yeah, so 4, 4, 16. Yeah, so I sold it like here. I remember I sold it in this wick and I was like, I pulled out like 17 grand. I was like, bro, like no way, it's easy. It's gravy. Like, oh, this is so easy. I'm gonna get rich. Unfortunately, no. But also, it sucks because it went higher. So that 17 grand would have been, yeah, it would have been like another 2x, like 34. Yeah, it would have been like $50,000. I remember that. But it's okay. Nobody knew it was gonna go up again. But you know, very, very. So I the most I ever got was a 4 or 5x. So congratulations on the 6 to 7x because those are very, very, very hard to do. I almost just kind of want this thing just to capitulate and get it over with and just put me out of my misery, you know? Oh, I have dog in me, no more degen. So I guess DZ has dog in me. It's a good play. I think you'll make it. Yeah, you know, it's crazy because we were just getting 20 to 40 people, excuse me, in the chat, but now it's only 17, 20. And it's because alt season, you know, it's because alts aren't moving. And that's what the sad reality is, you know. We're going back down, so people don't want to watch. People don't care about Bitcoin. People don't care about alt season. But the second we start going up, oh, when you would withdraw, yeah. So no, because so I sold it on Coinbase. So I didn't end up. So the second they listed on Coinbase, and I don't know if you remember this, but they had to pause because Coinbase had their own like ecosystem with SHIB. So like they weren't accepting any coins in. So I sent all the, you know, whatever I had $1 billion or whatever it was. I sent it over to Coinbase, and when I was able to sell it, I sold it. So there was like, again, I didn't use market sell. I actually sold when people were buying on the buy walls. I ended up selling it on the buy walls. So I don't know. It was like $100 or $200. It was nothing. But I remember it's like trying to sell on crypto.com. I had like 17,800 or something. And then it was like, oh, you're going to cash out 16,200. I'm like, where the hell did my $1,500 go? Man, I hate that exchange. I deleted it. I never recommend it. Horrible. Yeah, you always sell yours limit because you could see how many people are buying in the limit. And then you could just sell directly. And then you won't get screwed on the fees. So I like Coinbase for that. Coinbase is pretty solid. Yeah, we already looked at Zebic. We actually made a video on it, but it does look like it's pumping. Yeah, so Zebic is pumping right now. Congratulations to the Zebic Moon Boys. But we're over the 618. We have to get over this previous peak. And then 24 is in play. So I guess we could, since it's pumping, we could just leave this here. And we could look at it on the 30 minutes. Yeah, so right now that target on the upside is valid at 24. Keep in mind that's going to be a big pump. That's going to be around a 20% pump. Not financial advice, just my opinion. It's nice and peaceful in here. Yeah, we'll be fine. Just as long as you're not like gambling and you're not like overextended and you're doing that stuff. And you know, $1,000 is a lot of money. I think people need to like understand that $1,000, $2,000, that's a lot of money. So it's just a lot of people are like jumbled, and they don't have their thoughts and everything together, right? So you just want that 10x, you just want that 20x, but if you're stressing out about it, then most likely, you know, you're overextended or you're in a coin that's a complete gamble. You know, back in the day, even BAT had a really nice move up, right? People didn't think, oh, BAT utility, people didn't think this coin was going to go up, and it didn't until it did, and it hit like, you know, what did it hit, $1.50 or even more, which is why I think OXC is going to do the same thing, but nobody agrees, but I'm hoping to prove everyone wrong. I mean, even here, you know, going back up, that's like, that was a 10x, right? So easy, solid, safe 10x, right? So and even buying BAT right now, hey, that's not a bad idea. Or buying this previous low, man, we almost hit our 2020 low. So, you know, if BAT does another 10x from here, you know, it's going to put BAT at $1. You know, you put in $1,000 now, you take out $10,000. That's a lot of money. You don't need to gamble. You could, $10,000 is a lot of money. Let's see. So you wanted, what did you want? XRP. Yeah, I don't think XRP is doing anything. Yeah, so XRP, same old, right? Right now for XRP, 650 is still my target. Yeah, $6.50 is still your target. So, and I guess, yeah, I mean, $1.34, $1.92. We're not even close there though, so we don't really need to worry about that. But yeah, 650 for XRP on the upside is still valid. Kat says, hey, have you taken a look? That's funny. Have you taken a look? Were you not in the live stream? Have you taken a look at ASM? I think that's the nice way of asking, can you look at my coins right now? Yeah, I could take a look at ASM and AIOZ. I'm going to be honest, crypto has messed up my value of money. Toss 50K, 10K into crypto like nothing. Yeah, but like also, that's very dangerous. So definitely be careful with that mindset. That mindset never works out. It's really bad, and you need to just accept it, and you need to say it's bad. If you just give up, or if you're like, oh, you can't do anything about it, and if you don't actually know that it's wrong and say that it's wrong, then you're just gonna veer off into the abyss, you know. So yeah, so again, $10,000, $50,000 is a lot of money. You know, you don't need to, you know, turn $1,000 into $1 billion, but and just play it smart, you know. Unfortunately, I didn't play it smart because I ended up buying last cycle, and I bought the top, or sorry, I ended up holding the entire time, and I never sold it. So unfortunately, or like I never got out, you know. I ended up sticking with the coin, so that's my fault. This next cycle is going to be different because, first of all, I'm not going to get shaken out. I'm going to sell when it goes up. And when I sell, I don't have to be in the market. I could just put my 50 or 100 or whatever ends up being into the bank, and then I'll just let it accrue interest. I'll wait. And then in 2 years, I'll just start dollar cost averaging down with Bitcoin. You know, I don't have to put all in at once. So anyway, let's see. Kat wants ASM and AIOZ. Yeah, I mean, BAT, I was looking at buying BAT too. Not a bad play, but again, I don't really buy other coins, so I just gotta wait until OXC runs. Yeah, so for ASM, we're just consolidating in resistance like we've said the last couple times. As of right now, 4 cents is in play, and on the downside, it needs to stay over 2 cents 10. Keep in mind, if we make a lower high and do 618 retracement, it is going to be around a 350% pump. So not financial advice, just my opinion. And then you said AIOZ. Yeah, I had a nice bounce actually. I mean, this was another coin that you could have possibly became rich on. So this coin was on Coinbase at like 1 cent. So if you had put $1,000 in at the lows, And if you sold the top, you would have made 100 grand, you know? So these coins do exist. This was on Coinbase. I saw it at 1 cent and it did 100x. It did 110x. So even if you sold the first leg up, you know, that's $16,000. If you diamond hands it, you made, you made $100,000. So, yeah, so for AIOZ, yeah, this thing's super bullish right now. Bullish over 38 and 28. And right now, you're looking at 62, and the next area would be 85 cents, previous high for AIOZ. And then if this thing goes parabolic, you're looking at the dollars. You're looking at up to $4 for AIOZ. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Alts won't really move until after BTC reaches all-time highs and the dominance comes down, in my opinion. You're absolutely correct. I agree with you. Most alts are coiling up for a good DCA opportunity. I agree with you. Yeah, a lot of coins are down right now. A lot of coins are near their lows, and this is where people get shaken out. Don't worry, Meow. I bought the top in 2017, held XRP last cycle, and nothing happened because of the lawsuit. So technically, this is my third and first bull run. Well, I hope you make it easy. I'm sure you will. Just don't get too greedy. What's up, Meow? Can you do Bleezel? It's funny. I was reading your name, Yeet, and then I was reading Bluezel. Bleezel. Yeah, I could take a look at Bluezel. Bluezel's moving pretty good, actually, in the last 7 days. Yeah, it's having really nice spike ups. How high do you think Milady coin will go? Zebic network, please. We already looked at Zebic. We have it up right now. 24 is in play. So nothing really, I mean, unless we have a big capitulation down, nothing has changed with Zebic. Right now, 24 is in play. Keep in mind that is around I guess I could actually mark it here. Yeah, it's around a 20% pump from the current price. Taking a look at Bluezel. Yeah, this thing's bearish, but I mean, high risk, high reward. Yeah, so bearish under 5 cents 30. We got stuck at it twice, and then 8 cents, and then from there you're looking at 16 cents. But that's pretty much it for Bluezel. I mean, you're making a downtrend, so just keep in mind we can still come back up to 5 or 8 cents and still be bearish and come back down. And then once we break the 618, I'd say Bluezel to the moon. Not financial advice, just my opinion. OXT has been consolidating for years. Sellers got to run out eventually with just holders left. Green candles galore. That's what I'm thinking.
From starterstory.com.
Hey Alexa, stop. I don't know why sometimes she speaks out of order. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I needed some water. How high do you think Milady meme coin can go? I have no idea, but we can take a look at it. I always like mixed ladies. No. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so this one, we're just getting stuck at the 236382. So I guess I could delete this now because it looks like it literally happened. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so with this, you're maintaining a nice uptrend right now. We are getting stuck at resistance at 55 to 86. Once that breaks, 6016 would be in play. And then from there back up to its all-time high. Not financial advice, just my opinion. How high do I think it can go? I mean, I think at least maybe a 618 retracement. So 195%. And then back up to its all-time high, you are looking at around a 700% pump. So, thanks, bro. You're welcome. Dead Money. Oh, man, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. So good time to buy OXD. What do you mean? Oh my god, why is everyone really gonna buy OXT because of me? I'm telling you guys right now, this coin's probably gonna go to zero and I'm gonna lose all my money. But by the off chance that it goes up, man, we'll all make it. But we'll see. You're welcome, Yeet. Myro coin, please. Myro. We haven't looked at Myro in a while. Yeah, Myro's doing pretty good right now. Taking a look at Myro on the live stream. So nothing changed with our chart, but I did want to point out that we are, at this point, we could get rid of this area of support. At this point, we are retesting resistance at 2 cents 40 to 4 cents 30. So as long as we stay over 2 cents 40, 4 cents 30 would be in play. And then once we get this breakout, 10 cents would be in play. What we really want to see is breaking this downtrend. So once we do break 10 cents, then I'd say to the moon. And as long as we're under 4 cents 30, we're just still consolidating. And if we do break, for whatever reason, if we do break 2 cents 40 on the downside, we will probably get a bigger move back down. Keep in mind, Myro is around a 13x back up to its all-time high. So again, a lot of potential on the upside. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. I was just kidding. Oh, okay. Good evening, Meow. Can you look at will retire? What? AWR? Yeah. OXT book club. Book of OXT. That's, you know what? I'm gonna make a crypto called Book of OXT, and it's just gonna show like all my buys and how much money I'm down. All will retire. All will retire. What in the smokes is this? Is this a deck screener coin? It probably is. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like is this the right coin? I mean, this doesn't look that bad actually. But this chart is way different than this chart. Hey, can you let me know if this is the right chart? Yeah, Gira, you want to buy OXT? Let's all buy OXT right now. Oh man. No, nobody buy OXT, guys. The only reason why I have it up on my live stream sometimes is because I actually have this coin. So don't buy it. I'm not saying to buy it. I'm personally in this coin. So all you guys are coming to this live stream asking for your guys' coins to be looked at. And simultaneously, I'm also looking at my coin because I want to see if it does anything crazy, right? Let's see. So this is the right coin. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, bullish. We are getting stuck at the 618. Once that does break, previous, yeah, 207, 1 cent 40, and then you're looking at, I mean, you are looking at price discovery up to 10 cents, 9.5 cents. So if you do get that breakout, that's around a 20x. So you're looking at an 80 million market cap. You already know it's a high risk, high reward. So I'd say, you know, as long as we stay over, yeah, as long as we stay over 33, 20 is 33, then the targets on the upside are still valid. But at any point, if we do fall below that, then I'd say the top is in. We're going to get a bigger move back down. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And then let's see. This fool hasn't got that burrito yet from his viewer's restaurant. Oh, dude, I'm very busy. Like, you do know that I work Monday through Friday, and that's why I do live streaming after work. So if I'm live streaming every single day in May, and if I'm working Monday through Friday from, you know, morning to 5 p.m. and live streaming from 5 to 6, like, and then I need to drive 40 minutes away, I'm gonna find the time to do it, but I actually can't. Like, that's exhausting. I'm like exhausted right now. And once I get off, I have to make dinner, and then like go to sleep and do the same thing over and over again, right? Wake up and see if OXC's still down. I guess I'm gonna live stream today. Did you do Zebic yet? Yeah, so I have it up right here. So right now, I mean, Zebic was pumping on the live stream. So right now, on the live stream, Zebic was pumping at the beginning of the live stream. So I actually have this up right now for Zebic Network. As of right now, 24 is in play on the upside. So yeah, Zebic is extremely bullish right now. And 2024, which is around 20% away, is in play right now. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And then we have BTC up here. Hopefully we break out. Come on, Bitcoin. Hey, mister, it's over. Did you buy that? Did you buy it? Like, you went shopping. What did you go shopping for, Aloe? Did you go shopping for a backpack? Are you going back to school? Back to school shopping? I think once BTC breaks all-time high, alts should pump. I think that Bitcoin needs to break all-time high, and then Bitcoin dominance needs to drop. And then when that happens, then we're gonna get alt season. But I mean, if you look at it, like Bitcoin dominance is stubborn as, you know, AF. And this is why we're all stuck, right? Because of this. Yeah, because of this. Like, Bitcoin dominance just keeps climbing. Every single time this bull run, we thought that we were going to get alt season. We didn't. We made a higher high. Alt season, nope. Alt season, nope. So, it's just, you know, maybe we come back up here, make a lower high, and then validate a downtrend, and then it starts breaking down. Kind of like what happened here. But, I don't know. We're just waiting for this right now. Let's see. You're welcome, Fusion Deli. Top signal, Aloe splurging on shopping. Yeah, that's true. Hey, the last time someone did that, the last time Matthew Dropco was in here buying tablets and stuff, that actually did mark the top. So be careful, guys. We might be putting in a top right now. I'm gonna buy chickens if my coins go up. Did that count as shopping? Yup. Because you're still buying something. Doodles coin. What's up, Salma Malice? I don't know if I said that right. What the hell is this? Doodle coin? Really? Out of all the coins you could buy, you buying Doodles coin. No, I'm just joking. I'm not judging. So let's see. Yeah, what, like, wait, this is your coin? Is this your coin? You're just straight up gambling if this is your coin, but I'll still take a look at it. Yeah, this looks like it. Came out May 2025. Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay, so you're straight up gambling. Okay. So taking a look at Doodles coin. So not using this giant wick to 1 cent. Yeah, so the problem with this coin is we're just making lower lows and lower highs across the board. So as long as it stays under 2047, it's macro bearish. Previous floor needs to hold. Otherwise, you're going to be making a lower low. You're going to be doing the same thing over and over again. So tomorrow when we look at it, same thing, right? And then once we break this area of resistance at 2053, then you're looking at possible reversal, and then 2065 would be in play. 2065 would be in play. I don't know who decides to ride motorcycles or like their motorbike in the alley, but anyway, 2065 would be in play, and then previous all-time high. I mean, obviously this is a gamble. From the current price back up to its all-time high. I mean, technically, if you want to use the wick, it's a 200%, but not using the wick, it's 100%. So it is a gamble play, 33 million, and that'll be around 60 million back up to its high. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Your best bet is for it to break 2049, 2053, and 2065. These are all areas of resistance, and these are all areas that we can get stuck at and get rejected and come back down and even make a lower low, okay? As long as you understand that, then you understand the risk that you're in. and that you're buying this coin. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope this works out for you. Fast and Furious, yeah, seriously. Did you hear the bells though? Did you hear the ice cream man? It was Vision in the 300C. Oh, that's funny. You're welcome, Salma. Let's see. We got 28 bogeys in the chat. Stream bombed and blew out my desktop speakers. Yeah, sorry. Again, I can't really control that. Let's see. Yeah, Zebik's still holding up. Still 20% at 24. Bitcoin's going back up, so that's not bad. How's Ethereum doing? Ethereum sucks. 2,700. 2,700 got rejected at 2,700. Ugh. Yeah. But so far, so good for Ethereum. Actually, we'll make a video on it. Taking a look at Ethereum on the live stream. So we did get stuck at the 618 at 2,700, which we said was the previous target. As of right now, that's still in place, so we could still come back up to 2,700. Once we break this, and that's exactly what Bitcoin did before Bitcoin had its nice move up, got stuck at the 618, and then eventually had that confirmation breakout. 3251 is the next area of resistance, so keep in mind, we can come back up to this level and then experience turbulence like we have been at these levels. On the downside, it needs to hold the 236,382, otherwise we're cooked and we're going back down. The 236,382 in this case would be the extremely important levels of support, which will be around, around 2,000 to 2,300. So keep in mind, we can't still, and don't get overly scared if we come back in this box. We could still come back and then still go up, okay? So it's still bullish over this box, but if this box breaks, we are going to get a bigger capitulation back down. And at that point, we need to be putting in a higher low. Otherwise, we're going to be making a lower low and then obviously validating a downtrend. The only problem is that I don't know how much lower Ethereum can go. Are we going to go all the way back down to 2022 lows? I don't think so. So again, this is bearish case scenario. Right now, we're very bullish. We need to break 2,700 and 3,200 is in play. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and I'll catch you in the next video. Damn, that was a really good Ethereum video that I made just now. How about TA on baby Dogecoin? Spell token, oh my god, blast from the past. You want me to look at an ancient relic, Spell? Yeah, we could take a look at Spell. I thought Vision sold everything today, the beginning of his stream. He made it sound that way. Yeah, I didn't actually watch his stream today. I didn't end up going to it. I think I watched like 10 minutes of it. I did go to it, but I didn't end up watching it or talking. It was very, very, very bearish, and honestly, I just didn't want to be in that. I think we're fine. I think Bitcoin's at like 105. I think this is exactly what happened last time. So I just don't get it. This is exactly what happened last time. Bitcoin was getting stuck at the previous highs. We broke out, and then like later, I don't know, a couple months, however long, we ended up going up. We ended up having alt season, and it was during the summertime, because I remember it was August, because it was my wife's birthday, and we ended up going to like this spa thing, and I remember seeing like Dash going up, XLM going up, all the other coins going up, and I was like, man, like that's great. Like I'm making, like I was so happy. But that's why I think we're fine. I really think we're fine. Like Bitcoin's literally at $107,000. Like we're fine. And my coin's all the way at its lows, and I'm not worried about it. Like everything's gonna be okay. You want baby Doge? Yeah, taking a look at baby Doge, what are you, just like consolidating? Yeah, I mean, nothing's really happening with baby Doge. Yeah, once we break 19, then 45 would be in play. we've been rejected at this so many times though. Once, twice, 3 times, almost 4 times, almost 5 times, 6 times. So once we get this breakout, that's when all the money's going to come in. It's around 165% pump from the current price. The good thing is we're consolidating in resistance though, and we're actually staying over the 236 at 11. So I don't know how many zeros that is, you know, but 19 and then 25 is in play once that breaks 85, and then eating a 0, 18 would be in play. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Let's see. Meow, do you work out in the morning or at night? Well, it just depends. It just depends. Like if I wake up really early before work, or sometimes I do it on my break, and then sometimes we do it after work. So, yeah. So it just really depends on the day, how much work I have to get done, and all that stuff. Vision just trying to trick the market makers. He knows when he sells, they will pump it. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm going to sell. Guys, I'm selling all my OXD. Please don't pump it. Please send it back down to the abyss, to the shadow realm. I remember December 2017 like it was yesterday. XLM doubled in 3 days. Yeah, exactly. I remember that. It was the best feeling ever. Yeah, it was the best. I was at the gym actually when that happened. I remember that. I was at the gym when that happened. And my friend was like, "Oh my God, are you going to sell?" Because we were on the elliptical. And I was like, "Nah, hell no, this thing's going to the moon." Yeah, I think back in the day, I just, I did the right plays. I just didn't hold it long enough. So like for me, I spent like years holding coins, and I just sold earlier. I just didn't sell. So for example, with XLM, I sold early. With Shiba Inu, I sold early. With OXC, I didn't, because I thought that the same thing was going to happen. And then, of course, the one time that I didn't, it ended up going all the way down, So it's just unfortunate. I don't remember if it was New Year's Eve. We could look, though. Cope harder, bull boy. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, if you're not buying bad coins, like you should be fine. It's just like we're in altcoins, That's why next cycle I'm literally only buying Bitcoin, and it won't even matter. It won't matter if it's bearish or bullish, because we're looking in the future. We're looking like longevity. We're looking like 10 years down the line, 10 years, 15 years if I need money to, put down on something, or investment or investment property or something like that. Then I could sell it, but I'm gonna hold long term. And again, we're gonna be on the stream, and you guys are gonna know at what points I'm gonna buy. And we're not buying everything at once, What's up, Carlos? How are you? Who's Vision, and why are you guys always mentioning his name? He's a YouTuber, so I've been watching him for a while. He's a crypto YouTuber. And he's and yeah, he's really I think he's a pretty good person. Obviously, I don't know him, but I think he's pretty good. I think we're all trying to make it. I like his work. I like his TA. I like his entertainment. I like his not financial advice. So I watch him. But he is a streamer, so definitely go check out his channel. It's Vision Pulsed. He goes live a little bit earlier than I do, so he's I think he's really good. I like him. He's one of the people that I watch. Let's see. But he doesn't believe in OXT, so I don't think we can ever be friends. No, I'm just joking. Hey, Meow, what's your biggest holding just now, if you don't mind me answering? OXT. It's this coin. My biggest holding is this coin. That's about to basically fall off the planet. Do you think DGen and Zevik, did you do, I did do both of them, and I'll post the videos afterwards. This kid's so sure. No way, Cat. I don't think so. He makes a lot of good calls and doesn't follow them. I mean, everyone has their own opinion, yeah. And it's so frustrating because for me, it's like I always type that. I'm always like, hey, like just hold it, Like pick a coin that you know is going to go up and just hold it, and just sell some. You don't need to. It's just like very extreme, and just people in crypto in general. It's just like so hard to sell only a portion and take profits on the way up instead of selling everything at once, you know. So it's just if you can't do that, then I don't know. No, I mean, OXC was at like 21 cents and then it fell off the table. That's where I originally bought. I bought it at like 21 cents and then it fell off the table. And then it went up to $1 and I didn't sell it. And then I basically got chopped up here. Went to 0. Did someone ask for Cocky New tonight? No, I'll take a look at it. What's up, Smash Toshi? How are you? I hope you're doing well. For real, I like him though. Yeah, I like him too. I just couldn't be in there today because like it just got very bearish and I refuse to believe that it's it, I just got triggered kind of, so I needed to leave and I did. Basically Meow is the micro strategy of OXT, been buying and not selling. Yeah, that's true. Very true, Gearhead. And again, I just can't wait until one day this thing goes up. Can you take a look at TARS? Yeah, that was someone asked for this. Yeah, we could take a look at TARS. He's afraid to trade. Can you take a look? Sailor Meow. OXT, I'm gonna drop 100K on it just to pump your bags. I don't think you could move the market with $100,000 though. There's a lot of buy on, if you look at Coinbase, there's a lot of buy wall. Like there's a lot of buy wall. For real, OXT moves very slow. Just pump his back so he can move on. But I mean, I wouldn't necessarily sell. Mafia production for 10. Man, that's the first time I've seen you here. What's up, Mafia Productions? How are you doing? Thank you for the 10, man. I really appreciate that. Titcoin looking good again. Let's see Titcoin. I think we have a chart for this, right? Oh yeah, we couldn't because it was on. I had to do it on the hourly because we couldn't take a look at it. Yeah, it did. Last time I said it, we said that. Unfortunately, I had to do it on hourly. Yeah, so around 20 cents is in play, for Titcoin, which as of right now, once we break this previous peak, you are looking at around a 258% pump. I guess technically, if you had done it like this too. 11 cents would be the next target. So 9 to 11 cents would be resistance, and then once we get that breakout, you are looking at Titcoin at around 20 cents. Not financial advice, just my opinion. But thank you so much for the 10. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. It's 50 million market cap, 2.8 million locked liquidity. The audit ran, no issues. It's not mintable. It's not freezable. So everything has checked out on this token sniffer. So. And not to mention that it's literally just been going up. So I don't think it's a rug pull, right? Because it's been, unless they do it like, at the very last second, but usually pump and dumps, when they come out, they go up and then they go all the way back down and they consolidate down here. So the fact that Titcoin hasn't done that, it's a very good sign. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And thank you so much for the 10 beans. I mean, once we break that, I mean, the next parabolic move for Titcoin would be, 59 cents, which as of today is going to be, it's going to be almost a 10x. So you're looking at a 500 million market cap. We're all going to get outperformed by Titcoin, are we? Dude, a problem. I mean, maybe at this point. I mean, look at this coin. It just came out and it's holding this uptrend and our coins are going to 0. Let's look at TARS AI. Hey, thank you so much for the 10 beans. I really appreciate the super chat. Yeah, so I guess TARS AI. Yeah, from the high to the low, very bullish over. So we came back, we tested this as support. So 740 is very bullish. As of right now, 15 cents would be in play. 25 cents next area of resistance, previous high. And then once this thing goes parabolic, you're looking at up to $3.31, which as of today is going to be around a, I don't know, can it 30x? Let's see. Yeah, can 30x is still going to be under a 5 billion market cap total. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Let's take a look. Yeah, hey, Zevik is running. So is the burrito guy? Is the burrito man here? Hey, burrito man, keep an eye on Zevik, because it looks like 24 is in play right now. Is Bitcoin running? Is that why? Let's see. Yeah, Bitcoin's still going up. Plus, it's on Kraken. Kraken is very selective about what coins they add. Is it on? Let's see. Oh, I typed Kraken. I was like, what? Bitcoin. Oh yeah, it's on Kraken. It is on Kraken. That's interesting. Did they just add it on Kraken? That's pretty big, actually. I remember when OXT got listed on Kraken, it did absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's on Polynex too. It's not on Mexi. Yeah, it has a lot of room for growth. So the goal is to basically get in and then just wait until it gets listed on so many exchanges. Hey Meow, can you look at Algo? Can you check Wolf and stock market? Not only bought $1,000 worth of OXT for fun, trying to make like $100 so I can go buy dinner, but it moves hella slow. Yeah, you got to do that with a coin that's like that has a lot of volume, like Shiba Inu or XLM or XRP or Dogecoin. Unfortunately, OXT doesn't have that much volume, so that is not the right coin to do it with, unfortunately. Let's see. Good evening. Can you take a look at auction? Yes, I can. What's up, Free Lightning? What's up, Meow? I got an email today that my super chat to you was refunded, question mark. Did you get it? I don't understand why. Oh, I don't know either. Yeah, so sometimes like some payments fail or it gets refunded. I did see that. I do see it on my end, but I don't know like where it necessarily comes from. But sometimes on the estimated revenue, it goes down, and it's because either some payments failed or something, right, where it messes up on the back end. So no worries at all. You're gonna love Wolf. Okay, let's look at Wolf on the New York Stock Exchange. What the hell is this? What is this? Bro, this thing, like, what? Can you, Wolf Speed, can you tell us what this coin is? It just got rugged for the last, like, 3 years. No, you won't get screwed over if you sell for $100. If you do market sell, the fees are very minimal. Sorry, limit sell. Is this what's gonna, are you telling me that this is what's gonna happen with OXT? Wow. Yo, what is this company though? Like, what does it do? Why is it going down? Yeah, auction's not doing anything. So from the last time that we looked at it, it's not doing anything. Garbage semi company that went bankrupt. So how is it still trading? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, for auction, yeah, we're not going anywhere until we break this area. So for auction, bearish under 16, bullish over 21. It does need to stay over this low, otherwise we're going to make a lower low under $10. So far so good, but we are still consolidating in bearish territory. We need to get over $16 ASAP. Yeah, no worries, Free Lightning. I do appreciate the super chats and the memberships that you always send anyway, so thank you for that. Because they declared it today, it'll be delisted soon. Got it. Okay, so the stock market doesn't play around with meme coins, so it's not going to be Luna Classic 2.0 where they actually leave it on there. What was the other one? Algo. Oh my god, I mean, Algo did pretty good, man. Algo was at like 10 cents and went up to like 50 cents. Wow. Yeah, so taking a look at Algo is still consolidating. On the shorter time frame, we are still stuck in resistance. So as of right now, as long as we stay over 20 cents, 25 cents is in play. Once that breaks, you're looking at Algo retesting 35 cents. From there to the moon, we'll reassess. And on the downside, it needs to stay over 20 cents. Otherwise, the top is in. We're going to go back down. We're going to go back down to the lows. That's pretty, and we're going to be bearish on the macro time frame, on the shorter time frame. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Meow, you should put your Phantom wallet address out in public donations. USDC can be sent directly to your wallet. Yeah, it's a good point. I don't have a Phantom wallet. I don't have, like, I just have Coinbase and Coinbase and what do you call it? I guess I could just put my Coinbase USDC wallet in. I should do that. Just put it in my Coinbase USDC and then like my Bitcoin address. I used to have my Bitcoin address and someone sent me $10 worth of Bitcoin. That would have been worth like $30 now, but I ended up selling it. Yeah, I did make one and then I deleted it. I still have it, but okay, so like I was supposed to buy Billy and used car. So I created a wallet and then they ended up going up and leaving outside of where I felt comfortable to buy. So I didn't want to have it on my app, so I deleted it. But I saved my key, like my, what do you call it? Like the 12 phrase key, seed key. So I think if I install it again and if I do it, I could do it, but it's just too much. Like I don't want to have another app, or I don't want to get tempted to like buy random coins. So I just kind of avoid that. It's already bad having Coinbase on my, computer and looking at Coinbase coins all the time. So I don't want to like even worry about that. Free Lightning for 3 beans. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Oh, this is a complicated situation. Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah, we've been live for an hour and 30 minutes now, I think. So, I think we're gonna call it. Let's see what. Yeah, guys, anybody who's in Zebic right now, just keep an eye on 24. You might get a really big move up to 24, and then for Bitcoin, just keep in mind that right now, $109,500 is in play. Once it breaks, then again, we're going to the moon. Hopefully alt season will start, but I'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same time. I think we're going to call it here, so thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the super chats, all the memberships, all the subscribers and everything. Thank you so much for coming by. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes. Nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great Wednesday tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream.